Well, it is a bit of a family reunion. About 30, I think it was about 32 years ago, I crewed for my dad down here for the very first J24 winners, and so I wanted to pay my daughter back with the same, is give her that same experience. And so we built the crew around actually my daughter and a friend of hers, Kelly from Conn College, and my sister Ashley's on board, and Rod's on board as well. So he's Rod's 73 calling tactics, Rachel's 21 calling the bow, and my age will remain quiet right now.
Now, I saw Rod down at the boat early this morning. He was the first one down. Does that have something to do with age, first one to bed, first one to the boat?
Yeah, age before beauty, something like that. Yeah, I would say so. He's actually been tuning the rig. I haven't looked at the rig all week. He's got a really good feel for tuning any boat, but especially I think double spreader rigs. And we're tuning it a bit different than the other folks, and I think so far we've had pretty good speed.
You're doing well in the event, aren't you?
We're doing well. It's tough. We had a couple sevens, and then we had a couple bullets and a couple fours, and we're kind of mixing up around fourth or fifth. And there are about 6 or 7 boats that are there all the time, so it's a very tough fleet.
The class looks good. Now, the class in Europe has exploded, but it does seem like the class in the U.S. is growing too. How's things look for 2010?
It's hard to find a used boat. Pretty much they've all been zapped up. We've had the normal, when a Worlds comes to the States, there's the normal amount of people coming from other classes into the J80, but I think with the tour starting here in Key West and working up the coast to Newport, I think it's really given people a really nice schedule they can plan on. The 80's affordable. You can buy a used one for 30 to 40 grand, or you can partner on a new one for about the same if you're a 50% partner. And you've got 8 or 9 events, and they're affordable. You can tow it behind an SUV. It's just it's a good solid boat for a lot of folks.
You mentioned how there's a season schedule that's leading up to the Worlds. Now, the Worlds are in Newport this fall?
Worlds are in Newport. The North Americans are 3 weeks before the Worlds in Marion, Massachusetts. Prior to that's the Buzzards Bay Regatta, which is like a pre-North Americans. Prior to that a month is the Newport Regatta, which is like a pre-World. So there are 5 events right in New England. So you could bring your boat to New England, leave it at Sail Newport or one of the marinas, and do 5 events in 3 months.